Hey guys, this is Sheree. Remember earlier I told you about my locket and then I would tell you more about it later? Okay, I wanted to share with you my locket. Right here is probably the one I wear the most. I do have several for different occasions, but this is the one that is my most meaningful locket and really is a good explanation or example of what origami owl really means. This is a locket that I created for my mom. And if you see the plate inside, it says still Jane's daughter. My mother died when I was 30 years old. And so this was something that really stuck with me at that time, that even though she wasn't here with me, that I was still Jane's daughter, and I still had really high expectations for myself, and that I knew that she had for me. And so still Jane's daughter just is my theme, my personal theme for my life. And then the charms in here all represent things that are really just describe her to a T. Like I'm going to tell you about my locket, and I think you could probably imagine who she was and what kind of person she was. So the lipstick is red. We have pink lipstick now, but I was fortunate enough to get one when we had red, because my mother always wore red lipstick. She was just that kind of a person. She got up every day. She went, even if she didn't, she was a stay-at-home mom. I was blessed that she didn't work, but she always looked like she was going to work. You know what I mean? Like she was always ready for the day. She would get up, get dressed, do her hair, put on her lipstick, and fix breakfast for 4 kids. Didn't matter what she was doing. So the lipstick represents just being prepared, being ready for the day. You never know what's going to happen or who's going to cross your path or where you're going to end up, but so always be ready. The music note, which is upside down, but the little music note is to represent music in her life, and that when you don't have the words for a situation or your feelings, music can always touch the soul. And she loved to sing, and she just had music in her heart. The let's see, the little happy face is because my mother always had a happy face. She always smiled. My mother was a preacher's wife, so she was very well known in the church just for, you see the lady with the big smile? That's Jane. And so the happy face is, that's just my mom. There's 2 birthstones. The August birthstone is for me. I was born in August. And then there is the diamond, or the April birthstone, which is for my mom. And those 2 stones represent how God created us and how He knew all along before my mother was created in April of 1936, and before I was born, exactly where we would be and what He wanted for our lives. So those birthstones really go all the way back and really identify for me who I am and where I come from and what God intended for me to be. Then my very favorite one, all of them are my favorite, but the one I enjoy the most is this little hand with the heart. The hand with the heart is for, well, it's for a lot of things, but it's for service to me. This is a great charm for people who are in ministry, or who are in healthcare, or social workers, or anyone who volunteers or just has a heart for people and for helping. It's a service hand. This also is special because with Origami Owl, it's one of our charms that helps to support Child Help. And Child Help is an organization, it's 50 years old, that works in educating and preventing bullying and childhood neglect. So that's a very special charm. And for my mom, it really does represent service. She had lymphoma. She fought her cancer for 10 years. But even when she was sick, she was still making food and taking it to other people. You know people like that. That was totally my mom. Okay, and the cross, of course, that represents her faith, which was her courage and really kept her strong through some very, very, very difficult times. And then, do you see my little, let me turn this upside down a little. I have a turkey. See? It's a turkey. And I was like, what? Why do you have a turkey? The turkey is especially, all of them are special, I keep saying that, but this turkey for me, it represents two things that are critical in my life. That's food and family. Back, I don't know, I guess I was a teenager, and my mother started the tradition of bringing our family, our extended family, together at Thanksgiving. So the turkey represents that Thanksgiving tradition of having family and, of course, having food. And it also represents how food is a part of our everyday life. I mean, that's really how we celebrate, how we in fellowship and enjoy life. And so the turkey represents, for me, family and family traditions. So I think I've covered all of the charms in this locket that represent my mom. So I just wanted to share that with you, maybe give you some ideas of your own, about your own mom, or maybe another significant relationship that you have. But this is an Origami Owl locket. Every locket tells a story, and now you've heard mine. Thanks.